Let's start some questions based on Galsworthy. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज गाल्सवर्दी 1893 में किससे मिले थे जिससे उनकी लाइफ लॉन्ग फ्रेंडशिप बन गई थी? आंसर इज कोनराड. द फर्स्ट वॉल्यूम ऑफ गाल्सवर्दी एंटाइटल्ड फ्रॉम द फोर विंड्स अपीयर्ड इन 1897. किस सुडोनिम के अंडर में ये वर्क लिखा गया था? जॉन सिन जॉन. बी इज द राइट आंसर. गाल्सवर्दी के कौन से प्ले से गाल्सवर्दी फेमस हो गए थे? आंसर इज द सिल्वर बॉक्स. गाल्सवर्दी की रेपुटेशन नॉवलिस्ट के रूप में कब किस वर्क से एस्टैब्लिश हुई? आंसर इज द फोरसाइट सागा. द फोरसाइट सागा में द मैन ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी, इन चांसरी, टू लेट और टू इंटरल्यूड्स थे. तो बताइए कौन कौन से इंटरल्यूड्स थे? आंसर इज इंडियन समर ऑफ ए फोरसाइट टेल्स एंड अवेकनिंग. कौन सा प्ले गाल्सवर्दी का जस्टिस से बिलोंग करता है? एस्केप. कौन सा प्ले मॉडर्न पब्लिसिटी के इफेक्ट का एनालिसिस करता है? आंसर इज द शो. Which play contrast various stories in hotel? Answer is Roof. Literature its own reward किसने कहा था? गाल्सवर्दी ने, जब इनको नाइटहुड की उपाधि ऑफर की गई थी उसके बाद. द ईयर इन विच गाल्सवर्दी फादर डाइड. आंसर इज 1904. और इसी ईयर में द आइलैंड फेरिसिस का भी पब्लिकेशन हुआ था. यह वह फर्स्ट वर्क है जो गाल्सवर्दी के खुद के नाम से आया था. अदरवाइज इससे पहले के सभी वर्क सिडोनिम से आए थे. जॉन सिन जॉन. वह कौन सा टर्निंग पॉइंट था जिससे गाल्सवर्दी की जो लाइफ थी वो बदल गई? द मैन ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी. गाल्सवर्दी को 1921 में क्या बनाया गया था? पेन क्लब का प्रेसिडेंट. गाल्सवर्दी को 1929 में क्या उपाधि ऑफर की गई थी? आंसर इज ऑर्डर ऑफ मारीट. गाल्सवर्दी का फर्स्ट प्ले कौन सा है? द सिल्वर बॉक्स. गाल्सवर्दी का कौन सा प्ले है जिसमें अनजस्ट, अनफेयर और पार्टियल ट्रीटमेंट को दिखाया गया है? द आंसर इज द सिल्वर बॉक्स. स्ट्राइफ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट डिस्कस करता है किस किसके बीच? आंसर इज कैपिटलिस्ट एंड लेबरर्स. जैक बार्दविक कौन से प्ले या नॉवेल का पार्ट है? आंसर इज द सिल्वर बॉक्स. पुअर जोन्स किस नॉवेल या प्ले का पार्ट है? आंसर इज सिल्वर बॉक्स. इन स्ट्राइक द स्ट्राइक टेक्स प्लेस एट. कहाँ पे स्ट्राइक ने टेक्स प्लेस किया? आंसर इज ट्रिनार्था टिनप्लेट वर्क्स. ए इज द राइट आंसर. हु इज द लीडर ऑफ द लेबरर्स इन स्ट्राइफ? लेबरर्स का लीडर कौन था? आंसर इज डेविड रॉबर्ट्स. इन दिस प्ले देयर इज ए कॉन्फ्लिक्ट बिटवीन द ओल्ड एस्टेब्लिश्ड एरिस्टोक्रेसी. द आंसर इज द मॉब. गाल्सवर्दी का पहला नॉवेल जो 1898 में पब्लिश हुआ? जोसेलिन. आई रीड इन वेरियस चैम्बर, प्रैक्टिस्ड ऑलमोस्ट नॉट एट ऑल एंड डिसलाइक्ड माई प्रोफेशन थॉरोली. किसने कहा? गाल्सवर्दी ने. ये किस वर्क के बारे में कहा था? जो उन्होंने प्रैक्टिस नहीं की थी जब उनको बार में बुलाया गया था. उनको अपने प्रोफेशन बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं था, वकालत का. बर्न इट एंड यू विल ओब्लाइज मी. वह कौन सा वर्क है जिसे जलाने की बात गाल्सवर्दी यहाँ कर रहे हैं? फ्रॉम द फोर वाइंड्स. द फर्स्ट वर्क दैट अर्नड गाल्सवर्दी, जिसने पहली कमाई की, वह कौन सा वर्क था गाल्सवर्दी का? आंसर इज द आइलैंड फेरिसिस. क्योंकि उससे पहले के सभी वर्क जॉन सिन जॉन नाम के सिडोनिम के अंडर में लिखे गए थे. फाल्डर अपीयर्स इन जस्टिस. हु सफर्स सोलिटरी कन्फाइनमेंट. जस्टिस में किसको जेल में जाना पड़ा था सोलिटरी कन्फाइनमेंट में? फाल्डर को. इट इज़ ए पावरफुल सोशल ट्रेजेडी. जिसने सटायर किया है लॉ एंड जुडिशरी पे? फाइंड इट आउट. जस्टिस. द ग्रोथ ऑफ एन एडोलेसेंट गर्ल थ्रो इमोशनल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स इनटू ए लवर एंड ए वुमेन. ये किसकी थीम थी? जॉय की। द क्लास कंसाइज प्रिजुडाइज ऑफ एन ओल्ड इंग्लिश बैरोनेट फैमिली, किसके अगेंस्ट थी? मैरिज, एक एल्डेस्ट सन और उसकी मेड की। फाइंड द नेम ऑफ द वर्क, द एल्डेस्ट सन। द हीरोज ऑफ मिस्टर गलवर्दी dramas are the unseen fates of modern existence against which we poor mortals. Whose comment is this? Answer is Allardyce Nicole. In the play Joy, a girl who is senior by 3 years of his lover Joy of 17. What is the name of the girl? Joan Builder. Colonel Hope appears in Joy. John Builder is an unimaginative, hot-tempered man. कौन से प्ले में दिखाई दिया? A Family Man. In which play the silver box Jack Barthwick steals a woman's sky blue velvet silk purse. किसमें चुराया था? A silver cigarette box. Who is the police inspector in the silver box? Snow. Welvin is an artist in the play The Pigeon. Why don't you recognize once? तुम एक बार क्यों नहीं पहचान लेते? Who speaks these lines? Answer is Harness in Strife. Ye may break the body, but ye cannot break the spirit. Who says? Roberts in Strife. Maybe your God up in London has no time to listen to the working man. I am told he is a wealthy God. But if he listens to what I tell him, he will know more than ever he learned in Kensington. Roberts in Strife. Waiting and waiting, that's what a woman has to do. Madge in Strife. That's capital, a white-faced, stony-hearted monster. Roberts in Strife. We are not free agents, we are part of a machine. Our only business is to see the company earns as much profit as it safely can. Franklin in Strife. War is war. Antony in Strife. There can only be one master in a house. एक घर में सिर्फ एक मालिक हो सकता है. Antony in Strife. Masters are masters, men are men. Yield one demand and they will make it six. They are like Oliver Twist, asking for more. If I were in their place, I should be the same, but I am not in their place. Anthony in Strife. What seems just to one man, sir, is injustice to another. Edgar in Strife. A woman dead, and the two best men both broken. Harness in Strife. Which play made a great sensation, especially in parliamentary and official circles, according to Galsworthy. Justice. James Howe, Walter Howe, Robert Cookson, others are the characters appear in Justice. He is 23 years old, weak-willed young man of nervous tempers. He falls in love with Ruth. Whose description is this? Falder. None will touch him now, never again. He is safe with gentle Jesus. Who says? Cookson about Falder. A man does not succumb like that in a moment. If he is a clean mind and habits, he is rotten God. The eyes of a man who can't keep his hands off when there's money about. The speech is of James about Falder. Life is one long temptation, Galsworthy injustice. We live in highly civilized age, and the sight of brutal violence disturbs us in a very strange way, even when we have no personal interest in the matter. But when it inflicted on a woman whom we love, what then? The answer is justice. Coxon said, justice is a machine that when someone has once given it the starting push, rolls on itself. These lines are from Justice by Fromm. It is the same with dogs. If you treat them with kindness, they will do anything for you. But to shut them up alone, it only makes them savage. Answer is justice. You can't play fast and loose with morality and hope to go scot-free. If society did not take care of itself, nobody would. The sooner you realize that, the better. Justice. Hillcrist, who knows where things end when they begin. The Skin Game, which play deals with the cruelty of solitary confinement. Justice. As a painter of the physical universe and of the soul, John Galsworthy is a poet whose comment is this. Louis Kazamian, which play is a study in racial pride and social convention, loyalties. In which novel does Galsworthy illustrate the breaking down of inhibitions and barriers as the result of the war? Scent Progress. The only way to get order, sir, is to bring disorderly up with a round turn. The Pigeon. We have to love because we love loving. A bit of love. The great things about love is that each should know what the other wants at the moment. The Roof. What is the use of all these lofty ideas you can live up to? Liberty, equality, democracy. See what comes of fighting for them. Answer is Windows. How beastly women are to each other. Windows. There is nothing that gives more courage than to see the irony of things. The Pigeon. Education is simply ruining the lower classes. It unsettles them, and that's the worst for us all. I see an enormous difference in the manner of the servants. Where do these lines appear? The Silver Box. The law is what? It is a majestic edifice sheltering all of us, each stone of which rests on another. Justice. All the money goes to fellows who don't know a horse from a haystack. Loyalty comes before everything. A wife's memory is not very good when her husband is in danger. The law is the law. Answer is loyalties. Galsworthy is scrupulously impartial. He never loads the dice. He diagnoses the disease rather than prescribes a remedy. But underneath the surface, detachment burns a vehement pity for the victims of circumstances. Whose comment is this? Lytton Hudson. Dancy DeLewis, Winsor, Kenyanch, Treaser, Robert, Lord, Santarth, Boring, Miss Margaret, Gilman, Ricardo's, Jacob are the characters appear in Loyalties. He is the recipient of DSO. He commits suicide and leaves a letter to call for. He is in the play Loyalties. Dancy. We all cut each other's throats from the best of motives. Loyalties. In Loyalties, Mabel is the wife of Dancy. Ibsen, who wrote Doll's House, was the predecessor of Galsworthy, a Norwegian dramatist. It is not the artist's business to preach. Business is to portray, but portray truly he cannot if he is devoid of the insight which comes from instinctive sympathy. Another chef. Let me have no temperament for the time being, only from an impersonal point of view, if there be such a thing, am I going to get even approximately at the truth? Galsworthy. Galsworthy is by nature cold, impartial, judicial. He can present on the stage the clash of character and character, the struggle of the poor and the rich, and he never depresses the beam of justice with his own finger. William Harold. A young woman kills her own illegitimate child. वह कौन सी औरत थी जिसने अपना अनैतिक बेटा मार दिया था? विंडोज में। जॉन एंथोनी चेयरमैन था द ट्रिनार्था इन प्लेट वर्क्स का। गाल्सवर्दी चीफ एक्सपोनेंट थे प्रॉब्लम प्लेस के। विच ड्रामा depict against adverse social forces? The mob. Soames Forsyth, his wife Irene and old Jolyon कहाँ पे कैरेक्टर्स हैं? The Forsyth saga. Who belongs to the real tradition of Jones and Pinero? Galsworthy. Galsworthy ideas on drama can be found in his collection of The Inn of Tranquility. जस्टिस की इनइक्वालिटी से कौन सा प्ले डील करता है? सिल्वर बॉक्स। स्ट्राइक में ड्रामा दिखाया जाता है स्ट्राइक पर। गाल्सवर्दी का मास्टरपीस कौन सा है? फोरसाइट सागा। गाल्सवर्दी के पिता थे लॉयर। फोरसाइट सागा को कहा जाता है थॉमस मैन्स बिडन ब्रूक्स का पैरेलल। अवेकनिंग एंड ए मॉडर्न कॉमेडी आर द वर्क्स ऑफ गाल्सवर्दी. These are the parts of Forsyth Saga. The first and the last, The Little Man, Hallmarked, Defeat, The Sun and the Punch, and Co are from the pen of Galsworthy. These are short plays. This Hindi author is famous for his stories and novels. He writes for a common man. He was so much influenced by John Galsworthy that he translated The Silver Box as चांदी की डिबिया, स्ट्राइफ एज हड़ताल एंड जस्टिस एज न्याय. हु इज़ द हिंदी ऑथर? आंसर इज प्रेमचंद. जॉन बार्दविक, मिसिस बार्दविक, जैक बार्दविक, रोपर, मिस्टर जोन्स, मार्लो, व्हीलर, जोन्स, मिसिस सीडम, स्नो आर द पार्ट्स ऑफ सिल्वर बॉक्स. दिस प्ले हैज़ कैरेक्टर्स लाइक जेम्स हाउ, क्लिफ्टन, ओक्लेरी कन्विक्ट, रुथ हनीविल. It has a very famous speech of just the law is what it is, a majestic edifice. Answer is Galsworthy's justice. Loyalties, I don't know, crisscross. We all cut each other's throats from the best of motives. Is a dialogue in the play. Galsworthy's loyalties. Galsworthy's play strife deals with the subject of labor disputes. Justice shows problems of English legal system. Galsworthy in The Silver Box seems to echo the lines, "Laws grind the poor, the rich men rule the laws." These lines occur in Goldsmith's The Traveller. Which play is an attack upon the press? The Show. Most of the troubles in the life rise on account of egoism, selfishness, prejudices, and lack of sympathy. Galsworthy uses these themes in The Joy. How idealists and visionaries are crucified at the altar of mob mentality becomes the theme of The Mob. You mob are most contemptible thing under the sun. You are the thing that pelts the weak, kicks women, hurls down free speech, which is today that tomorrow brain you have none, spirit not the least of it. This description of mob appears in the play of Galsworthy. Anyone willing to stick to high principles must be ready to suffer opposition and persecution. This description fits to one of the plays of Galsworthy. The play Loyalties is a cry against racial prejudice shown by the Christians to Captain Dancy, a Jew. It is written by Galsworthy. The writer of the book, Galsworthy as a dramatic artist, R. H. Cott. As a novelist, Galsworthy began his career at the age of 30 and his first book, From the Four Winds, was published under the name John St. John. Too much exhibition of authority on the part of the elders is bound to lead the rebellion in the young hearts of grown up people. This description about a family man. Justice has less equality in the scales than its title would seem to demand. W. L. Phelps. Justice is a legal diagram. Who says? George Sampson. In justice, we feel the waste implied by father's suicide. Eldris Nicole. His plots are not the unwinding of a skein of complicated happenings. His climaxes are good. Galsworthy. In strife, the conflict is between capital and labor. लॉयल्टीज में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट दिखाया गया है. रेस प्रिजुडाइस. जस्टिस में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट दिखाया गया है सोशल फोर्सेस. In his lecture on the creation of character in literature, Galsworthy discussed his theory and formula of characterization. The Little Man, a partial morality, is in 3 scenes. Which play deals with the different values of the old aristocracy? The Skin Game. Which play deals with the class loyalties? Who published Some Words, Moors, Songs, Doggerels, The Bells of Peace, and Verses New and Old? Galsworthy.